All right, one of the best football weekends of the year in the Texans. They got a scrimmage. Am I jinxing things? Am I jinxing things?
Maybe a little bit. The scrimmage is a little much, maybe.
I said last week that I really couldn't make myself really entertain the possibility of the Arizona Cardinals beating them, and I can't do it with the Raiders. The Raiders are awful. The dead last in yards per game, 244. Dead last in points per game at 14. Jacoby Myers is gone. Their second leading receiver is Tyler Lockett. That's actually on the roster. He got cut by the Titans. It's a bad squad. So I'm overlooking the Raiders, and I'm very excited to see how this whole thing shapes up, because I think this is a shape-up week for the Texans. There's a lot going on and a lot of good things that can happen.
I mean, I understand why you're overlooking.
Are you about to go
Raiders.
hardo football guy? Hey, they're all NFL players. They get paid. Is that what we're about to get?
No.
They get paid too. They're professionals.
No, but this would be, to me, this is a really big DeMeco Ryans game, because he's got to have these guys. One thing to get them motivated and dialed in for the Cardinals.
And they sound that.
But to do it back-to-back weeks, that's a really impressive thing for DeMeco if he's able to do it that way. Get them ready. Just go out there. You should drag this team through the mud. Go out there, drag the team through the mud. That's what they did last week. But doing it back-to-back weeks in the NFL, it's always easier said than done.
NFL hardo here.
I'm not telling you the Raiders are good or should be feared.
So you're saying it's easier said than done to beat the Raiders and Cardinals in consecutive weeks. Think about what you're saying. You've been around DeMeco too much.
I didn't say beat. I said dominate like you're expected to.
Oh, dominate. Yeah, I don't even care if they dominate. They can sleepwalk. Just figure it out. There's nothing.
Oh, hold on now. If this thing's 3-0 in the middle of the second quarter, I'm going to be losing my mind.
No, just survive. Health is the most important thing. If you have to rest Stingley, by the way, we were at practice today. Woody Marks and Derek Stingley, will they play? Remains one of the bigger questions. They did both work out on the side. Both of these guys, it's going to take a lot. You're going to have to protect them from themselves, but they did both work out on the side. Stingley, Mark. The most important thing is ice up. There's actually three things that are important in this game. Number one, stay healthy, ice up when needed. Number two, see what's up with this Jawhar Jordan thing. Like, is it real or not? Do you have like another element at RB? And then number three, figure out the DT depth. If they need to take up 30% of the snaps with the backup DTs. You know who your DTs are. They're not going to increase the Tommy Togiai, Sheldon Rankin snap count, which is what DeMeco said when I asked him about the philosophy. You got to figure out some guys that perhaps you can throw out there, which I'm actually confident in their ability to do so, even though it appears bleak at the moment.
Well, they certainly have the benefit of the doubt when it comes to defenders, defensive players of that nature. And the way that DeMeco Ryans has approached the defensive tackle position and actually had a tremendous amount of success with it is pretty impressive. And I trust him that the Naquan Joneses or the Marlon Davidsons or the Junior Tafunas or the Haggai Indebisis of the world.
I thought you were going to not try to pronounce that. Say it one more time.
Haggai Indebisi.
Okay.
That's the international pathway player.
Massive human being, by the way.
The second largest human on the team, behind only Trent Brown.
Distant second.
Yeah, I mean, Trent's enormous. Yeah.
But, yeah, you feel like they can find guys at DT.
Correct, and I'm with you. There are definitely elements of this game where, yes, win and be healthy are the ultimate goals, but you have a perfect opportunity, especially if Woody Marks is having to, try to get up and get ready for this game. You can just tell him, hey, relax. You're not going to go. We're going to protect you from yourself. I know you want to play. We got Nick Chubb coming back, and we got to find out about
this
Jawhar
is the
Jordan.
Nick Chubb game.
The Nick Chubb game.
This is the Nick Chubb game. This is where Nick Chubb it's basically a farewell. If Jawhar Jordan looks good, this is basically like a thank you for your service. Thank you for allowing us to rest the guy that should have been getting a larger amount of carries early in the season, and now it's probably a little bit too much. This is the Nick Chubb game.
This is the Nick Chubb Memorial rushing attack.
Do you not think that Nick Chubb is kind of like a little bit nervous?
No, like he's going to lose reps to like that he already lost.
Do you think Nick Chubb was really watching Jawhar Jordan last week and saying, hell yeah, I'm really happy for him. Good job.
Yes. Yes, I do.
No way.
No
way.
I believe Nick Chubb is a good teammate.
He's a human being, just like any of us. There is no way that a guy goes in there and he provides the team with the first 100-yard rusher of the season, and he's clearly more explosive than you. I feel like at camp we were saying Nick Chubb is by far the least explosive back on this team. I've said this 100 times this week, but I just want to emphasize the point. There's no way Nick Chubb went out there and said, yes, that's what I'm looking for, Jawhar. Good job.
I think Nick Chubb, good teammate.
Gosh, if you got to inject me, do what you got to do, but I better get back on that field quick.
All-time good teammate Nick Chubb was happy for NFL debut Jawhar Jordan.
He's a human being. There's no way. So there is no way he was.
You can't be happy for a teammate. So if the locker room has a big night, Houston football's got to be jealous of it. Got to be upset by it.
You're not playing in front of me though. Like you're not like this is my last hurrah. I've had multiple surgeries. I've had multiple surgeries.
The paycheck doesn't change.
But he goes out there like let's just put it this way. If I told you, hey Cody, my ribs hurt. I need you to go take over the locker room tonight for me. And then all of a sudden
you have to start drinking now.
All of a sudden, like you have the first whatever performance. Yeah, I would feel a little bit weird about it. I'll be like, I got to get my ass back on that stream.
But I do not feel like the way that they use Nick Chubb is going to go away. They had already cut his reps down significantly. Woody Marks had already taken over running.
Okay, and what happens if Jawhar Jordan? Like, I'm not sitting here acting like Jawhar Jordan's going to go for 100 yards or anything like that again. But like, what happens if there's like some resemblance and it's very clear that Jawhar Jordan is way better than Nick Chubb? Some people are probably saying, well, that's already clear. But like, what if it's very, very clear that usage goes down even more?
I would think that they chop off reps from Woody and Nick Chubb to give him to Jawhar Jordan. If he proves that back-to-back weeks, yeah. They already talked about how they use Woody too much. They agreed with us when we asked them about it. Nick Haley said we have to manage his reps better.
I don't want any impact there. There can be like some sort of share, but
well, hold on now. You're the running Jawhar Jordan into the ground guy.
No, Nick,
and now,
they're running Woody Marks.
They're running Woody Marks into the ground guy. Now you don't want Jawhar to take some of his carries away?
No, I want him to like not. I'm not using the Kansas City as like the example, but as far as like the 15, whatever, 18, I think we can do that. Like there's a fine line between I'm not eating carbs and going and eating a pizza buffet. That's basically what they did with Woody Marks. Like it was like, oh, we're not going to use him at all, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're going to run him into a wall of people who know it's coming through. But I still think he's our like Nick Chubb is a extreme situational back if Jawhar Jordan is the real deal. I don't know that he is.
Nick Chubb's an extreme situational back now.
He should. I don't even know that he should be that.
Oh, he can give you something on a little short yardage here.
You want some Wildcat? Some Nick Chubb Wildcat?
Well,
some
okay.
Wildcat?
Do you want Dare Cat or do you want the Chubby Cat?
Chubby Cat.
Yeah, exactly. You want the Chubby Cat. All right.
So the question is, will Woody Marks and Derek Stingley play? We still don't have the injury report. I would anticipate that questionable will be the designation of both of them. I could see one of them ruled out, though.
Who's more likely to get ruled out, you think?
Stingley.
No way.
I could see Stingley ruled out.
They'd have to chop his foot off to keep him off the field.
Well, that might be the case with Stingley.
That would also end his consecutive game started streak.
Does he care?
I think it matters a little bit.
Yeah, well, especially with like the injury prone stuff. Yeah, I don't think he really cares.
Maybe he doesn't care, but he told you, and he seemed pretty serious about it. That it'd
gonna take a lot to get.
Yeah, take a lot to get me off the field.
Yeah,
yeah,
that did happen.
And the argument for Stingley wanting to go as well. I know the opponent's not impressive, but you have options behind Woody Marks. You have Tremont Smith behind Derek Stingley Jr.
Okay, and look at the Raiders receivers. You have Tyler Lockett as their number 2 receiver.
I started the caveat of, that's not the receiving core to be worried about.
Yeah, you have Tyler Lockett.
And he don't even play outside. He plays inside field mostly.
Yeah, it's a rough offense. And do they really want to win?
The Raiders?
Yeah, do they really want to win?
Well, do you want me to be football hardo, or you want me to tell you what Raiders fans
All
want?
right, yeah, they're out there.
These guys are putting film out there, Landry. They're playing for not just this job, but the next job. Okay? But no, Raiders fans like, get that number 1 pick. Let's go. Fernando Mendoza. Come on down. That's what Raider fans
There's
want.
4 teams with 2 losses right now. And it's kind of just a battle to see who's going to be the worst.
The Raiders need 1 Giants win because the Giants are ahead of them right now in the standings because the Giants have a weaker strength of schedule, which makes them a higher draft pick. So they need 1 Giants win, and then it's a race to the bottom between Las Vegas and Tennessee. And I got to imagine Las Vegas is going to beat them to the bottom.
What is your intrigue with Jawhar Jordan? Like, what do you want to see him? Give me like a carries number. I think there's kind of an evaluation.
So I think it changes for me based on Woody Marks, his availability. If Woody Marks plays,
then you just don't evaluate what you saw last week.
If Woody Marks plays, I would like for Woody to get, I don't know, a fourth of his usual workload. And I'd like for the rest of that to be Jawhar Jordan. If Woody Marks doesn't play, I would start Jawhar Jordan. And I would have Nick Chubb continue the role that he had behind Woody Marks. That's what I would want, and that's what I want them to do, and that's what I would do if I was Nick Caley. We'd also maybe be undefeated if I was Nick Caley.
Yeah, I think it's
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
I mean, I actually think you might be. Be honest with you. But yeah, the whole bit with the coaches, that my favorite bit this week with Nick Caley, and I kind of laughed at him with it, like, you weren't surprised what Jawhar Jordan did is, yeah, we've always liked him, man. Yeah, we've always believed in him. What we saw, and then D'Amico will go up there with a straight face. But I don't mind when caps when it's like just coaching necessity, but it's like, yeah, we weren't surprised at all that Jawhar Jordan did what he did. Y'all should be fired then. You weren't surprised that he went for 100 yards? I get what you mean. Like, yeah, we trusted to put him out there, but they were definitely pleasantly surprised. And that's why I think you got to give him double-digit carries. If he stinks, he stinks. What's the difference? What's the difference? He's not replacing Arian Foster. He's not replacing Joe Mixon. He's replacing Nick Chubb. The ghost of Nick Chubb is what he's replacing.
I'm very much in find-out mode about Jawhar Jordan. I'm excited about what he did last week.
By the way, where the hell has Nick Chubb been lately?
What do you mean, where's Nick Chubb been?
Like, where's he been? I never see him in the locker room anymore.
I mean, he's trying to get healthy, man.
So you think he's just like in rehab the whole time?
Well, he's rehabbing his injury, not in rehab.
No, but that's rehab.
I think the connotation's a little bit different.
No, I don't think Nick Chubb's ever drank before. I honestly don't think Nick Chubb's ever drank before. I doubt he's even had a piece of cake.
Yeah, he's definitely the bring your own food to the restaurant guy. All the other running backs go out, and then Nick Chubb's got like a little container of rice and grilled chicken breasts.
Dude, he's the meathead. He's the meathead in college who's carrying the water bottle to class.
Yeah.
Gotta hydrate.
Yep. Exactly.
So Brock Bowers, we saw what Trey McBride did last week. I'm assuming all the fantasy nerds are thinking that Brock Bowers is going to have a big week this week, much like McBride did.
I would think so. Yeah. I mean, I have the same assumption. Am I incorrect? His number in Vegas is 55 yards.
I think they keep him in check.
Really?
Yeah,
How?
I think they keep him in check. I just think that there's a lot of attention dedicated. It's either going to be him or Genty, but they're taking away one of those guys. I think with Arizona, I don't think the defense really. I don't want to say they were lazy. I just think they did what they needed to do. Like I don't think that it's like if we like Trey McBride's not going to beat you.
Right.
He's not going to beat you.
Right.
So like why would you just put all this attention on him and then open it up for the receivers? Because the Arizona receivers, even without Marvin Harrison, they're much more capable than the Raiders receivers. So I think Bowers will be fine. He's not going to do what McBride did.
No, I don't think I don't think he's
going to do close to what McBride did. You want to make a bet?
Well, I agree
I know
that
it's been a bad betting last few days with you, but
I feel like I'm
normally you would have entertained that, but he just browsed over. It's been a bad betting week.
But
Cody.
I'm not getting goaded into a bet when we're on the same side of this thing. I don't think he's going to McBride the Texans either.
I'm saying he's not going to score a touchdown.
Oh, I definitely think he's going to score a touchdown.
All right.
Well, hold on. What are the terms of the wager?
You tell me.
Name
the price.
I don't want to be drinking any nasty stuff.
Bowers will not score a touchdown.
All right, we'll figure out the terms.
Okay.
But pending terms, I agree to that.
I don't think he scores a TD.
I think I am interested to see if they can shut out the Raiders from back-to-back weeks. The Raiders were shut out last week. The Eagles shut them out. I do feel like there's a chance they can shut the Raiders out.
Geno Smith is back.
Does that really matter?
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that matters that much. For those curious, Bowers checked in 4th in a lot of people's fantasy tight end rankings this week. 4th.
Behind Tyler Warren, too? Obviously, McBride.
McBride, Kittle, and a lot of people riding the Kyle Pitts wave.
I was just talking to some viewers, and I heard a theory yesterday about Kyle Pitts, and I was like, oh, God. If this happens, this would be the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
Kyle Pitts contract game theory?
No, not even this year, just beyond this year.
Share.
Kyle Pitts signs with the Chiefs, and he turns into what we all thought he was going to be.
That would be terrible.
Mahomes. Travis Kelce retires. Kyle Pitts signs with the Chiefs, and he becomes what we all thought he would be. And I'm not saying he's Gronk, but he prolongs Mahomes' career.
Oh, that actually is a very scary potential outcome.
It's scary, and I think about it, and I'm like, that's not the craziest thing I've ever heard.
That is, how do you come up with that in the middle of the night?
Someone sent that to me in a message, and I was like, damn, that is beyond.
That's really scary.
It's believable.
It is believable.
It's believable.
Maybe the Falcons do something stupid and give him a bunch of money, so he stays.
I don't know about that. I think they're kind of over it. It is SNL Football Friday. We're live at BB'S Tex Orleans out here in Kingwood. Now, this is the question that is going around the Texans locker room right now. It is the DDP. The DDP theory.
The DDP theory.
DDP, not the wrestler, DDP.
Everybody knows Landry and his acronyms. Nobody loves an acronym more than him.
It's really just kind of a message to Cody Stoots, who once upon a time, after the Texans had a really bad game on the offensive line.
Oh, I know where you're going.
Cody Stoots randomly brought up. I don't recall requesting to talk to the offensive line coach. Cody randomly requested that he wanted to talk to Texans offensive line coach Cole Popovich. Well, shortly after that, the Texans had a couple of good games, and that request has since just gone. Don't even know where it is. I think he's just completely forgot about it. So what they're saying around NRG behind the scenes.
Oh, what they're saying. Huh?
What they're saying is DDP, don't duck pop.
Okay, well, he's not going to talk on a short week next week.
Don't duck pop is what they're saying.
See, this is where you've put me in an unwinnable situation, because if I go and request him for the week ahead of the Colts game, you're going to be like, well, why'd you wait so long? Why are you even talking to him now?
I'm just saying you requested him, and now it's nowhere to be found.
I never requested him.
Pop, DDP.
I asked, what's the process? And then I was asked, which coach are you thinking about? And I said, Cole Popovich. So I never put the request in.
But you brought up the request, and then it just kind of went away.
I asked for
you never acted on the process.
What the process is. Yeah, I was going to after the Broncos game, and then CJ's concussion took over.
Just DDP. Don't duck pop, man.
I'm not ducking him.
Running back question. Does the failure of Ashton Genty, does it scare you off of drafting a running back early?
Does it?
No.
You're Mr. Running Back.
No, not at all. No. It's just there's different, you can pick a tackle, you can pick a wide receiver, and we can always cherry pick and say this guy wasn't good. I don't. If Jeremiah Love's there, yes, I would take him early in the draft. I wouldn't be scared away because of Ashton Genty.
Would you trade up for Jeremiah Love?
What am I trading? Am I trading the Washington 2?
You'd probably have to trade the Washington 2, yeah.
They need a running back. They need improvement at the running back position. I think it would just have to matter. It would just have to matter where. I don't know when he gets picked though.
I would think that if you let the failure this year by Genty be a Genty problem, you might not be assessing the situation properly. He went to a bad team in a bad spot. They didn't let the OC do what he wanted to do. They didn't put together a good offensive line. Their quarterback situation was awful. The defense is bad. Like, everything's bad about it. So they did not maximize Genty. If he's on a different team, it's a much different outcome.
With the 12th pick in the straight cash fantasy draft, Cody Stoots selects Ashton Genty.
No, they're not going to fix everything that's wrong in Las Vegas.
I'm hearing a late first, early second round selection from you next year in the fantasy draft.
They're not fixing everything that's wrong in Vegas in one offseason.
That sounds like someone who's gonna select him next year and get burned.
No, not at all.
The Chip Kelly thing. Remember when once upon a time when we there's a couple of like wild hypotheticals in this game, like what ifs. One of them is Chip Kelly as the offensive coordinator for the Texans.
Would have been intriguing.
Which I think he would have done better here. I think Las Vegas was just a dumpster fire. I think he would have done better.
The situation was really bad for him to try to do what he needs to do in Las Vegas. I agree.
And then what's my man's name from Tech?
Oh, Tyree Wilson?
Tyree Wilson and Will Anderson. That discussion in the draft is he doesn't even start.
Yeah, they don't play. I mean, like, he's a rotational guy.
Yeah, so
they spent the 7th overall pick on him, and he's a rotational pass rusher.
He was hurt though. Like he was literally hurt when they drafted him.
Correct. He had an ankle injury.
Speaking of edge guys, will Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson will they show up Max Crosby?
What defensive end will have the best game amongst the 3 notable defensive ends on Sunday?
Danielle.
As the middle finger to Max Crosby in the Pro Bowl last year? He got
screwed, but Danielle's just been a sack machine lately. Like there was a time where it was just like, where is Danielle Hunter? He's a killer right now. So I would say Danielle Hunter. I'm sure that Will Anderson gets attention, and I mean, it wouldn't shock me for Will Anderson to have a good game. I'm not like completely dismissing it, but you asked me of the 3, I would say Danielle. I mean, Max could, but I mean, you can avoid that.
Max has got to go up against.
You think Max is overrated, so just go ahead and get it out of your system. You still haven't said it.
I mean,
you think he's overrated? Just say it.
I feel like most people properly rate him, but when you talk about him in the same breath as like Myles Garrett, it's gross negligence. He's nowhere near Myles Garrett.
No, he's just praised. I also think there's a certain level. I think people kind of feel sorry for him.
Oh, so he gets like pity praise?
Yeah. Seriously, yes. I think people kind of feel sorry for Max Crosby. I mean, look what happened to him, dude.
Well, he signed an extension with the Raiders.
Nah, he went to Las Vegas. He turned his life around. He got sober.
Right.
All that California sober. Let's be honest about that, brother.
Sure. He quit drinking, I think is the way to say it.
Yeah. He still might have a few plants in the house, but he did that, and then his coach that believed in him, John Gruden, gets fired.
Gets railroaded out of the NFL.
And now it's just like a complete dumpster fire of stuff. He's done a good job of carving out like a nice career for himself, but he's I think there's a certain level of people feel sorry for you. I don't know that Myles Garrett
Myles Garrett took the money and ran because he could have forced his way out of Cleveland.
He could have forced his way out.
I don't fault him for that. He's still going to have he's going to be
unanimous defensive player of the year, despite being on the team he's on.
He's going to, yes,
unanimous.
I would think that
if it's not unanimous, then that's a disgrace.
It would be very hard to vote for somebody else.
Yeah. He's going to be unanimous defensive player of the year. He's doing his thing. He's not worried about winning. I think Max is worried about winning. I don't think he wants to be like the bad guy, but I think this offseason he probably gets traded.
If I was Max Crosby, where would I want to be traded to?
Buffalo. Philly.
Philly. Oh, God.
Did you hear what he said about Philly?
What did he
fans
say
the other
about
day?
Philly?
I mean, he basically just talked about how it's the best city, and like he said, he was driving to the stadium, and I took pictures of the stadium just because I'd never been there, and it's just a city with character. It's like, dude, okay, we see where you want to go.
Okay, all right.
Because they were supposedly trying to get Micah Parsons in the offseason.
Yeah, I'm sure the Cowboys shut that down pretty quick.
Very. And the Cowboys actually put a clause in the Micah Parsons trade that if they trade him to a NFC East team in like the first 4 years, I think they get another first.
Jeez.
But that's just Jerry Jones doing like the fake Jimmy, like fine print trade type of joint. But like that, yeah, so that's how paranoid they were about that. But yeah. I could see Crosby going to Philly.
Philly, Buffalo would be an intriguing one for him because they haven't just really turned that corner in defensively in Buffalo. They get it done with that offense though.
So I was legit concerned about Kalen Bullock when we were at practice today.
Okay.
Because he was wearing some Chuck Taylor cleats. And I was like,
Chuck Taylor cleats. Now, you tweeted this so that people could see it.
Yeah, he's wearing these cleats. They look like Chuck Taylor's. It's on the screen right now. And I was just like, dude, he's going to get hurt.
It looks like someone took a pair of Chuck Taylors and put cleats on the bottom.
I was like, he is going to get hurt. Like, this is not safe. Why are you being a guinea pig? This is like when Grant Hill signed with Fila back in the day. A lot of the young cats don't understand, but he was basically a guinea pig for a shoe company, and he was always hurt till he put the Nikes on and he got right. But apparently he replied to Jonathan Alexander's tweet, it's just paint.
Okay,
so it's Nike cleats, but it's paint.
He's got the best cleat paint guy in the world because those look just like somebody put cleats on the bottom of Chuck Taylor's.
Yeah, so he's got I was legit concerned for him. I'm not even trying to be funny because you can't be athletic in Chucks. That's why I always argue when people are talking about like Wilt Chamberlain and all these guys. I'm like, dude, they were playing basketball in Chuck Taylor's. Couldn't have been that intense. So he's okay though. It was just painted on. We have an injury report.
We do have an injury report
live out here at BB's.
We do have an injury report.
Texans injury report.
You ready?
Lay it out.
Limited for Derek Stingley Jr. Limited for Woody Marks.
Questionable.
Both listed as questionable.
Okay.
Nick Chubb also listed as questionable despite back-to-back full participations.
Ooh, what if he's a healthy scratch?
And then randomly showing up as a Friday absence.
Let me guess. I didn't notice this. Who?
Christian Kirk. Illness. Did not participate. He's questionable.
You said he was a what?
He was a Friday absence.
He's been a Sunday absence every game.
Well, it's a good joke.
Dude, that would actually be good. You get to see Jalen Knoll.
Thank you.
And maybe there's like a breakout.
I'm glad you finally got to the point that matters.
That's like Nick Chubb hurting his ribs, being kind of like maybe like a chance to see Jawhar Jordan. This might be you have to get Jalen Knoll the rock now.
And they did not participate for Azeez Al-Shire after limited yesterday. He's questionable for this game.
Let's get a look at Christian Harris, man. He's looking good right now. He's got a little more kick in his step right now. Let's get a look at that penny stock.
Let's EJ Speed's back, so Henry and EJ can hold it down. They'll be just fine, thank you. I'm good on Crypto Harris. I feel bad for you. All the investment in Christian Harris, nothing's come to roost.
Yeah, I lost a little bit. How many pre-snap penalties this week? Give me a number.
Okay. I think there's two numbers. I think there's the overall number, and then I think there's the amount that Blake Fisher creates. Now we got the different numbers in the crowd. We had a 5 over here. We had a 3 over here. I'm gonna say 4. 4, nice right in between. And I think Fisher false starts on a jumbo. I think Fisher false starts on a jumbo because Max Crosby's on his side.
I'm going to say 3.
3. No Fisher penalties?
No Fisher penalties.
Okay, because he had 2 last week.
I'm going to say an Ariante Ursary false start.
Getting ready for Max Crosby?
Yes.
Okay. Ursary's been pretty good on the penalties. He hadn't.
Yeah.
you'd have to be at a record-setting pace to beat Laramie's number from last year.
Ursery kind of offended me today, man. I didn't want to bring this up, but I'm just trying to be vulnerable. Ursery kind of offended me today, brother.
What did Ariante Ursery do to you?
No, I know that the weight fluctuates a little bit, but I was sitting there on the phone like before I went in the locker room, and Ursery walks by and goes, "Man, we need to get you playing for us on the O-line."
He said that to you?
Said it to me, man. I don't know if he was just talking about the height or what, but I looked down and I was like, I don't know how to feel about this, brother. I swear to God, he did. I was literally sitting like this. Ursery walks by and he goes, "Man, we need to get you on the O-line with us, man." I think it might have been a height thing.
Well, it's certainly not a weight thing.
Well, I mean, it could be. I don't know. Maybe it was a hint.
Ursery's got to have a little bit more respect for what he does out there at the tackle spot.
It's a little bit of it. Maybe it was a hint. I don't know. Ursery's kind of an old soul like that. He got on to people for being on their phones. He said they're wasting their life away, but that's what he said to me. Now, it might have been because I was tall. Don't know.
Now, here's the thing about Ursery. People might be wasting their life away on their phones, but he's on a lot of the social media stuff that the social media team asks him to do. It's like you're kind of playing into the people wasting their lives away if you're doing the bits.
Well, he's just a go-to.
Because he says yes?
Yeah, because he's just like the yes man.
Okay.
He's just the yes man.
Next year, after he's turned in a really nice rookie year, he's going to say no to all the social media stuff. He's going to feel like he can say no.
He's going to become a jerk.
No, well, I mean, they could probably.
I want Ariante Ursery to become a jerk.
Why? He seems like such a nice guy.
I just think it would be great. Like if he just becomes like a badass left tackle and he's just a jerk. I think he'd be a funny jerk. I think there's different levels of like jerk. Some are funny, some aren't. Like Trent Brown, 3 coaches that he's played for. I was doing this research. We're supposed to talk to him today, but we'll talk to him next week.
Timing.
But he's played for Belichick. He's played for Gruden. He's played for Shanahan, and he played for Muschamp in college.
Oh my gosh!
And I just can't wonder like who's the biggest jerk of those guys. Belichick for sure.
Belichick's got to be the biggest jerk.
I don't even know if the other ones are.
Gruden,
Shanahan's second.
Gruden's just like you need to love this as much as I do. Or I got nothing for you.
Shanahan's second, and then
Muschamp.
Yeah, but who cusses the most? Muschamp.
Muschamp.
Yes.
Welcome back to Texas, by the way, Coach Boom.
Yeah, good choice by them.
But wait, hold on. I have a question here about the funny jerk. Do you think you're a funny jerk?
No.
What? I think you're pretty funny. I know you're a jerk.
No, but but there's a different level of jerk. Like Belichick's just. I mean, when I say. My definition of jerk is a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but jerk is just don't even would you want to hang if you had an opportunity to go have a beer with Bill Belichick, would you do it?
Yes.
Hell no.
But I don't think it would be very fun.
I swear to God, I would not. I would not. I would honestly not.
You don't think he'd be a little fun?
No chance.
I think he's a little.
No chance. There's no chance.
Is his girlfriend going to be there?
It doesn't. That's weird too. Is
she going to be there?
I lose all respect. I lose all respect for him with that too. That's pathetic.
Because he's getting dog walked by her.
Dude, he had a real milfy girlfriend for a long time, and now he's just got the worst chick in the world. I'm telling you, if you told me right now, $200 tab at BB's, you and Belichick get to sit there and talk. No, thank you.
I think me and Coach are eating some shrimp.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Get some frozens.
No chance. No chance.
He's
zero chance.
He has done to me a lot of damage to the persona.
You think?
To the persona.
Too
much damage.
He did get a top 15 recruiting class though.
Well, that's actually pretty impressive after how bad they were.
Yeah, he did his thing. They're spending a lot of money. Now, maybe Ariante Ursery thought that I was just tall, and maybe I was just tall because I'm rocking my boots. I got my Brunt workwear.
Hey, there you go.
I do got the Brunt workwear. Slides on and off. Look how easy that was right there. Got the Brunts right there.
Can I be totally honest with you?
You can.
I wore my Brunts today because they make me just a tiny bit taller because I knew we were supposed to talk to Trent Brown, and I didn't want to feel too short standing next to Trent Brown and you. Not a lot of times I feel short, but standing next to Landry and Trent Brown, I feel a little short. So I was like, all right, I could use a little bit of extra height. Plus, they're super comfortable. I've been wearing them all day. I'll probably wear them all night.
Very much.
The Brunt workwear is the best.
Yeah, and I got the Omens on, and I'm not doing any heavy work or anything like that, but I do walk around a lot, and I enjoy the overall feel of them. Walked in Vegas 20 miles on a trip to Vegas. That's how much walking I was doing up and down the strip. You know how I do out that northeast corner of the strip. You don't have to tell too many stories. You can just keep it to yourself and just nod your head lightly. But yes, on that northeast corner of the strip, I was walking. Easy now, Chief. And my feet didn't hurt, and it was more comfortable than anything that I'd put on. So
yeah, Brunt Workwear's got the fantastic boots. I got fantastic workwear as well. You're gonna get $10 off your order at Brunt with the code S&L. SANDL, S&L. Get you $10 off your order at Brunt Workwear. Have the link in the description down below. Have the link in the comment section as well after the show. So get in there. We've heard from a lot of you how good and how much you like the Brunt Workwear, and it's fantastic. The boots are great. Landry's got a pair. I got a pair. We're both wearing them today, and I think you'll enjoy them just as much. So check them out and use that code S&L. They got some great holiday stuff that's about to go away, so get in there right now.
Tayswell said the injury report just posted.
Yep.
Good assist right there.
Thank you, Tays. He also brought me a gift that he told me to open at the end. I can't imagine what this is.
Looks like a card.
I mean, I can't imagine what it is, but I can't imagine what type of card it is.
It's a football card.
Landry.
I mean, I'm just telling. I mean, you're look at it. It's a football card.
I understand it's probably a football card, but we'll get to it at the end. Jesus.
I bet it's got to be a Texan.
Stop it. Just we'll don't spoil.
It's got to be like a bargain.
Were you the kid that picked up the presents at Christmas time and shook them?
Yeah,
and your parents are like, stop shaking the presents?
It's got to be like a bargain. Like,
stop.
Let me see it.
No. He brought it for me.
That's a Tank Dell.
He brought it for me.
He didn't tell me. I think it's probably like a Tank Dell.
He brought it for me. I'll open it at the end of the show.
Tank Dell. Okay. Raging Cajun says, wish I could make it today. I'm there with you fellas in spirit. Landry, have one of those tall Miller Aguas for me, brother. LOL. So is he saying like, oh, Miller Lights like water? Is that what he's saying?
I think he said it in like a nice way. Like it goes down like water, you know? I don't think he was like degrading the beverage.
So give me a long shot touchdown. If Jalen Knoll is going to get to play because Christian Kirk is like officially absent, not like absent. He's been absent all year. Let's be serious. Let's not say he's absent. Like if he's actually not in attendance. And Jawhar Jordan's playing. Cade Stover, he's kind of finding his groove a little bit.
I mean, weeks ago I wanted to do the Martingale system with Jalen Knoll touchdowns, and nobody was on board.
So give me like a long shot touchdown.
I could definitely see a Stover touchdown this week. I could certainly see that. A Stover touchdown.
I think Knoll finds the end zone this week. I think Knoll or Hutchinson.
Oh, I had thought about going back to Hutchinson.
By the way, he's massive now.
What do you mean he's massive now?
He is. Have you looked at Xavier Hutchinson lately?
I have not studied Xavier Hutchinson's body quite.
Dude,
like
I don't know if he just saw that these young bucks from Iowa State were coming in, and they had the new strength coach, which we investigated, and they were way more jacked than Xavier Hutchinson was coming into camp. Have you seen him lately?
No.
He's been lifting, dude.
Okay.
He's been lifting.
Stover 6.5 to 1.
That's not good odds.
Jalen Knoll 8.5 or 8 to 1. Excuse me.
I'll take that.
You want 8 to 1?
10 on that.
Okay. Harrison Bryant 6.5 to 1. Hutchinson 4.5 to 1. So not great odds there. I do feel like if I find out Woody Markson playing, I'm definitely going to feel good about.
His over-under yards is 60 right now. I would take that right now. Now, if he doesn't play, it doesn't count, but it's 60 if he's on a snap count. I think you just take it right now.
Well, here's what I think. I think you bet Jawhar Jordan touchdown right now, hope Woody Marks doesn't play, and then the odds would
What's the touchdown for Jawhar Jordan?
Plus 325.
That's not good. That's terrible.
That's not terrible.
That's awful.
It's going to be plus 120.
He's never scored a touchdown. You don't know that's terrible.
It's going to be plus 120 if Woody Marks doesn't play.
That's plus 120. What do you think he is? Arian Foster?
He'll be the lead back if Woody Marks doesn't play.
My goodness. Plus 125 for Jawhar Jordan?
If Woody Marks doesn't play, that number's not going to be 325 Sunday afternoon. All right. Well, when I'm making up for my massive losses over the past week plus with a Jawhar Jordan touchdown,
my man has had a rough go of it. You want to tell them about your rough go of it? This is bad.
Yeah. So I tried. If you follow along on the show, I was pretty sure that the Seahawks were going to just absolutely dominate the Colts this past weekend. That did not happen. And I lost every wager that I placed on the Seahawks against the Colts. And so I thought, let's go get my money back last night. And so I had the Rams a variety of different ways. And then the National Football League decided to screw me.
He had the Rams money line for even money. He had the Rams -3 for even money. He had the alternate line -10.5. So when they were up 16 to start the fourth quarter, it was like, all right, your hate bet on Seattle is paid off. Seattle screwed you against the Colts. Your hate bet is paid off, and then boom.
I started spending the money. I was like, all right, I know what I'm going to spend this on. Started spending the money, and the next thing you know, Rashid Shaheed caught that punt, and I was like, is that going back to the house? Oh, that's going back to the house. So that's not good. That's not good at all. And then when you know it, they give up another touchdown. Crazy, weird, awful 2-point conversion, which would have infuriated me if that had happened to the Texans.
That's a bad rule.
That was awful.
Yeah, that's a bad rule.
That was awful. And then ultimately, the Rams lose.
I get the spirit of it when, like, the fumble's, like, it's kind of fluid, but when the ball's, like, just sitting there and it's been bowled. I mean, he wasn't even trying to recover it.
He just picked it up because he thought the play was over.
I mean, I get it, but it just doesn't. That was weird. And I also hate that rules guy. Are there any rules guys that add to your viewing experience? I don't like Terry McCauley.
I like Mike Pereira.
Mike Pereira's the man.
I like Mike Pereira.
I thought Blandino was okay.
I like Mike Pereira and I like Blandino. Okay, I'm with you on both those. But they didn't. I mean,
what was the dude who was so bad? Carey.
Oh, Mike Carey.
Yeah,
on CBS.
Yeah, he was always wrong.
He was terrible, and he was so stiff and monotone when he would talk, and they'd cut to him in like a closet on camera, and he'd be like, "Yes, I think this is a first down," and it's like, what? What is he adding? It's awful.
And then Romo will like step over Nance and call for the rules guy. It's like, dude, let him drive the boat.
Those guys are terrible, both of them. They're just horrible.
Oh, wow. You're going to hell on scholarship in Houston for that Jim Nance comment, sir.
Well, sorry. I mean, let's call him. He's not Al Michaels. Al's the worst thing going right now. I mean, get Al anything to get him excited about something on a Thursday night football game. It's impossible. It puts me to sleep.
So I was talking about this the other day. The Al Michaels thing I think is weird because have you ever like seen a chick that in person is just like and then like on Instagram, like with the filters and stuff, it's like she looks.
Have I seen one? Yeah, of course. It's all I went on dates with for a long time.
But if you see Al Michaels on TV, you're like, and then you look up his age and you're like, oh, he's 82, 83. You're like, I can't believe that. But then if you like are actually in the hallway when you see Al Michaels walk by, I feel like the show Tales from the Crypt is back every time he walks by, honestly. I'm being serious. He does not – I don't know what they're doing with him. I don't know what kind of filters they're using, but whatever they're doing, the Kardashians, I mean, they pay millions of dollars for that because they'll never die. Like it is – whatever they're doing with Al Michaels when he's doing his stand-ups versus when he actually walks by you, I'm not kidding. I didn't recognize him. And I love Al Michaels. Al Michaels is a goat. Now he's kind of hurt. He's kind of been a little bit rough lately. It's kind of
4 years.
It doesn't seem to be enjoying himself or capable of it. But when he walks by you, dude.
The only reason you knew is because Herb Street and the dog were walking by behind him.
Is he still bringing the dog to the games?
Oh yeah, the dog goes everywhere.
And it's such a bad dog.
The
other dog was awesome and like so great, and this dog's like
the other dog was
and
dying.
everything.
That's why it didn't do anything.
No, it was a good. I know how a good golden retriever when I see one. That was a good golden retriever. This one's terrible. This new dog's terrible.
Yeah,
it's awful. I don't hate Herb Street on the calls though. Do you?
I don't like him on.
He's a Mark Schler. He's a Mark Schler with Chris Myers guy.
No, I'm not.
But
do you keep trying to do this? And you told the PR people that I was a Chris Myers guy. I was like, what are you talking about? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. He's awful. They should put him out to pasture with Al.
Is he that old?
No, but he's bad.
Schlereth's bad too.
We know 10 play-by-play broadcasters that are better than Chris Myers.
Schlereth is kind of a beating.
Schlereth's awful.
Schlereth's kind of a beating too.
Did you happen to see?
I like Chris Collinsworth though, and everybody hates Chris Collinsworth.
I guess Schlereth has a podcast or was on a podcast this week, and he claimed that he coached up the Texans' offensive line last week on a Friday.
He was kidding.
Did you watch it?
No, he was kidding. Right?
I just read it.
Yeah, he had to have been kidding.
You sure?
Yeah,
he seems like the type of guy that might try to.
He jokes like he. There's no way he said that.
Okay. He said it, but he made it.
There's no way he was serious on that.
All right.
Do you think the offensive line's gotten that much better? Obviously, you do because you're ducking Cole Popovich. But
here we go again.
But do you think the offensive line's gotten much better?
They're way better than they were at the beginning of the year. Way better.
What do you think? What do you think the reason for that is? Because I think it gets kind of overanalyzed. But what do you think the reason for the offensive line being better is?
They put Trent Brown in. They put Titus Howard on the inside.
That's it. It's Trent Brown. It's Trent Brown. It's kind of crazy, but for some reason that big lurch ass dude just sitting there, just taking up space, is just completely revived. This not revived, like giving this O-line a pulse.
Well, and they're not playing games at left guard anymore. They have the same guy running out there every time. Like they're not rotating guys at left guard.
Have you followed like the Trent Brown path of his career? Like when you really look at it?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Well, it's just really, it's wild because the first observation we had of Trent Brown, and we'll talk about this. We'll drop the interview next week on Christmas Day. It'll probably be like 10, 15 minutes, but we will talk to Trent Brown next week. Probably, right? I don't know how they're going to do the week. In the next 2 weeks, we'll talk to Trent Brown. But if you look at his path, so he goes he gets drafted in the 7th round.
Right.
He's in San Francisco for 3 years. He gets like a lot of praise from a lot of people that go against him. They think he's pretty good. They think he's got potential.
Von Miller called him the best right tackle in football when he was in San Francisco.
All right, that's pretty good praise.
Yep.
And then he gets traded after 3 years, which is kind of like Ed Ingram. Like, so he can kind of relate to Ed Ingram.
Yeah.
Then he goes to New England, and he has just a badass year. He's their starting left tackle. They win the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Then he's a free agent. He becomes the highest paid offensive lineman of all time with the Raiders.
Yep.
He's a Pro Bowler. And then COVID happens, and he's having to be in and out of the lineup. And I think that kind of threw him off a little bit because he got hurt, and then the COVID and all that type of stuff.
And then he got a pregame IV.
Yeah, he had the IV, the Tyrod Taylor IV.
And then they got air in the IV, and it almost killed him.
Yes.
And he had to miss time because of that.
And then Belichick, after Gruden leaves or whatever, trades for him again.
Yep.
And he goes back to the Patriots. Then he goes to the Bengals, and he gets hurt. So I say all that to say, like, when we at minicamp were seeing Trent Brown on the field, and I was like, dude, this guy's like coaching everybody, and like whether it's Ingram, whether it's Fisher, can't win them all. But he coached up a lot of the offensive linemen. Like, he can relate to all these guys.
Yeah. Well, not Ursery being a rookie, different, but yeah, I mean, it just. And then he played a lot of football. Like, I think that experience matters.
He also said they screwed him at Florida because they put him at guard. They put him at guard as a senior.
It's a big ass guard.
Yeah, he apparently did not like that.
But yeah, I mean, him finally getting healthy and them giving him the opportunity and it working out. That's been one of the biggest pieces of this offensive line.
I'm shocked that he hasn't missed a game since he came back.
He's basically an Iron Man since they inserted him in the lineup.
Tazewell says, make sure to Google the number on the back.
Oh, boy. We'll get to your gift here in a second, Tazewell. I'm afraid to Google it now.
Ashton says, been thinking, since y'all don't like Spank boys. Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
How we feeling about being the Spank daddies? Go Texans.
That sounds worse somehow. The Spank daddies.
We're going to go watch the Ags game tomorrow at Spanks, by the way.
Oh,
if Cody doesn't back out and try to act sick, hungover. Unloco 13
Forget
says,
someone never gets sick.
He says, defense name suggestion, Bayou City Bullies.
The Bayou City Bullies with bull all in all caps.
Why are they trying to nickname the Texans defense at this point?
Why does it need a nickname? This feels very 80s, 90s to have a nickname.
I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with it sometimes, but I don't love it. Someone asked, do you re-sign Trim Brown? I think you can get him like at another minimum deal.
Give him I mean, why not have him in the building just in case?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can get him at the minimum.
I mean, maybe he wants a little bit more. No, just give him a little bonus. A little thanks for settling down the offensive line bonus. You know?
Perhaps. Shout out to Texans Turf. They did my backyard. They can do yours. They take care of business. It stinks shopping for turf. It really does. A lot of ripoffs, a lot of minimums and all that type of stuff. But they've done some of the biggest homes in Houston. They've done my backyard, and there's perfect drainage. That's one of the things that I'm most impressed by with the fences and all that type of stuff. They have it sealed up very nicely, and it's always green, always clean. The cleaning up after pets way easier with that. No insects, no mud, all that. Go to TexansTurf.com. I know it sucks to shop for turf, but once you get it, there's nothing better. TexansTurf.com. Tell Dan I sent you.
Yeah, Dan the Man's got all the work they've done up there in that gorgeous online portfolio, and you can book that free estimate right there, TexansTurf.com.
He's the man. I did shop around there. Let's take our eyes off our own paper.
Well, hold on. Before we leave the Raiders conversation, I want to play a game with you real quick. Okay. The Raiders logo.
Oh, God.
The Raiders logo kind of looks like
it's a gang sign.
It kind of looks like a pirate.
Let's be honest.
It kind of looks like a pirate.
It's a gang sign.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Whatever.
It's become a complete gang sign, dude.
Kind of looks like a pirate flag. And the Raiders, you're not following a lot about the Raiders.
How old man did I sound saying that?
Pretty old. I'm going to give you a name. You got to tell me if this person is a Raiders player currently on the roster or a famous pirate. What? Should I have broken down the Raiders offensive line instead?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Charles Grant.
Raider.
Okay, he is a Raider. He's their backup left tackle. Okay. Ian Thomas. Ian Thomas. Raider or famous pirate?
Pirate.
No, Ian Thomas is a backup tight end for the Raiders. Ed Teach. Ed Teach. Raider or famous pirate?
That's a pirate.
Ed Teach is the pirate famously known as Blackbeard. That is correct. You got that one. Henry Morgan.
That's a Raider.
That is a famous pirate.
I really dove into this one.
Bart Roberts.
That is a definite pirate.
That is a pirate that is famously known as Black Bart. Bartholomew Roberts. Black Bart. All right. Couple more. I feel like this would give it away. Sorry. Zamir White.
Oh, let me think. I don't think that we had progressed very much when it came to pirates back in the day, so I'll say he's a Raider.
Okay. It's a good guess. Good guess. Backup running back. Thomas Edward Booker IV.
That's a pirate.
That is a backup defensive tackle for the Raiders.
No, any of these guys. What a terrible roster.
And a former Houston Texan, by the way.
Say it again?
Well, his name's just Thomas Booker most of the time.
Okay, why are you weird about that? I remember Thomas Booker.
Okay, but I had to.
Wasn't he in Philly last year?
He was in Philly last year.
He got a ring.
I had to make it sound like a pirate by giving you the full name.
Yeah, well, you didn't give the real name. Yeah, Thomas Booker. He got a ring in Philly.
He's listed as Thomas Booker IV on the roster.
Good for him. Thomas Booker.
All right, last one. Tommy Eichenberg.
He's a Raider.
Okay, yeah, he's backup linebacker.
Yeah, he's a Raider. So there we go.
I learned a lot about Pirates looking this up.
Good for you, man.
All right, thanks.
They're rocking the Reds
no
tomorrow.
fun Landry over here. Didn't want to.
They're rocking
to play Pirate or Raider.
It was a fun game. They're rocking the Reds tomorrow. Are the battle red uniforms the best uniforms the Texans have?
To answer your question, yes. This is yet again, a perfect opportunity to wear the red helmet, the red top, and white pants and look like a candy cane around Christmas time. Red top, white pants, the candy cane look, a couple of days before Christmas. That's what they should wear, not the all red.
I like the all whites. I think the all whites are the best.
That's your favorite?
All white by far.
By far.
All white, always.
Wow.
Iced out. The more iced out, the better.
Thank you.
All whites, all day.
Now, I think next year when they have the rivalry uniform that's coming, I think the long-awaited white helmet might make its way into the equation.
Long awaited? People dying for that?
Yeah.
Isn't that the one that you're talking about, the one that Bob McNair was holding up or whatever?
I don't think it will look like that, but for a long time, and people were hopeful with the uniform change that there'd be a white helmet. You hate uniform talk.
No, I like
That's
uniform.
fine. Finish the show.
I like the all whites.
No, whatever.
I like the all whites. I just don't like the.
Sorry, you're the one that doesn't even want to talk about the Raiders. I come up with this, and you're like,
you made it sound like the all whites was just like a common one. I felt a little sheltered. I didn't know.
People want a white helmet.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Like that was like I was making that up.
I'm all about the white. I'm all about the all white helmets.
I'm all about the what? What now?
The white, the all white helmets. What are you talking? What are you doing to me right now?
I think you said it.
The white helmets. Yes, I love the white helmets. Actually, the all white uniforms, not the white helmets. Are they going to rock all white uniforms with the white helmet?
Maybe next year.
Yeah, not into that.
Okay.
Not into that.
I thought we wanted it as icy as possible.
All right, so book your bet right now. Imaginary gun to your head. We're gonna keep the hook.
We'll go ahead and the way I've been betting. Go ahead and finish me off.
We're gonna keep the hook. We're gonna keep the hook.
14.5.
14.5. Texans minus 14.5. You taking it or not?
I'm taking it. Texans cover, and I'll be trying to find me a Raiders point total, and I'll be going under on the Raiders point total too.
I might go over on the Raiders point total because I think it's like going to be 10.
I think there's a chance it's below 10. I think it's probably 9.5.
They're like Iowa without an elite defense. They're like Iowa without Ferentz. I would take the Texans in this one. I would take the Texans to cover in this one.
Yeah, I think most people would be. I would be surprised if it's not one of the more lopsided money and wagers made in this weekend's landscape of college or pro football.
So I brought this up yesterday on the night stream. I just want to pull this graphic up. This is the best football weekend of the year. I don't know how it gets much better. I don't know if people are going to watch high school football. But there's some good high school football as well, like even on the side, like if you wanted to throw that in the mix. But you got the CFP beginning tonight.
Right.
You got a triple header tomorrow. You have an NFL doubleheader
tomorrow
with Chicago, Green Bay capping that off. And then you have a full Sunday slate, and then you have Monday night when it comes to localized. And if you just focus on the Sunday slate, you have two nooners, Buffalo at Cleveland, and the Chargers at Dallas to start off at noon.
Both with some Texans implications.
I think you want the Chargers to win because they could wrap up a playoff spot and they might not have much to play for next week, which would be fine. And they would be higher up when it comes to potentially getting that 5 seed or Buffalo getting the 5 seed.
Right.
Because I still fear going to Baltimore. Then you have Jacksonville at Denver. Which is
that's the one.
It feels weird, man.
That's the last
Does
team.
It not feel weird? Like
No, Denver. Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
You gonna wager on that?
I'll be wagering on that. Broncos, maybe.
All right, I'm wagering
Russell
on
Wilson a couple years ago.
I'm wagering on Jacksonville.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
That's going to be. They're only favored by 3.
Even better. Even better. The Texans need the Jaguars to lose one of their final 3 games. The Texans need to win their final 3 to win the AFC South. This is the only opponent that any of us feel anywhere close to confident can actually beat the Jaguars.
No, I think that Jacksonville can lose one of their next 3 without losing this game.
Okay. Well, Denver's going to go ahead and take care of it for you.
Colts or Titans.
They're going to go ahead and take care of it for you.
Okay, so Denver. Then you have the Texans versus Raiders. How do you feel about the 325 kick? I hate it.
I hate it as well.
I hate it. A lot of people complain about the noon games. Give me the noon, man.
Yeah, give me the nooner.
Give me nooners all day. And then you get home probably by about half. You do the post game. You watch. You're already like showered up and stuff, and you're watching like Football Night in America. You're relaxed. This one, you're like leaving at 7. You get. I prefer the nooners, unless they're on the road. If they're on the road, it's completely different. But the Raiders at 3, like,
nah.
No, thank you. Who's calling this game, by the way?
Probably Catalan.
How does that make you feel? I like him.
Better than Spiro Ditas.
I actually don't dislike either one of those guys. Sunday Night Football, Patriots at Baltimore. Buffalo still has a chance to win the division, so you want the Patriots to win this game.
Agreed. Absolutely.
Like you want
to keep Buffalo in the wild card.
And you want Baltimore to chill out. You just want them just go away.
Go away.
Just like the Chiefs, just go away. But I think they'll have the tiebreaker over Pittsburgh if they win the final week of the season. So it's kind of like that awkward. Pittsburgh has Detroit. I didn't even put it on here.
Pittsburgh with no TJ Watt has Detroit.
At Detroit.
That's not going to go well for Pittsburgh.
It's only a 7-point line.
Give me the Lions.
Jeez.
Why not just go deeper into this? Why not?
And then Indy at San Francisco on Monday night. So you have Sunday night, strong localized interest. You have Monday night, strong localized interest. And then you have all this other football. I don't think there's a better football weekend like you know how I feel about divisional round and wild card and all that. This is like one of the most complete football weekends. And from the localized perspective, it's going to shape up a lot for the Texans. Like you won't have to do all these hypotheticals. And Buffalo, the Chargers, and the Jags can all Buffalo, the Chargers, and New England can all clinch a playoff spot with a win and a Colts loss.
Yeah.
So the Colts can just basically get out of the way if they lose to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Do you think that's happening?
Yeah, they're definitely losing to San Francisco. Thank goodness the bankroll resets on Monday. We're going right back to the table, baby.
So do you think that's as good as it gets for Phillip Rivers?
Last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think it just completely unravels?
Yes, absolutely.
I want to believe that, but the way that the line is and everything, it's just kind of weird. I'm with you. I don't think San Francisco is great though.
San Francisco is the sneakiest 10-win football team I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think Kyle Shanahan should get Coach of the Year votes.
The sneakiest
I don't think he will, but
I
think Kyle Shanahan deserves Coach of the Year votes.
Yeah, they've been fantastic.
They've been great. Won a lot of games with Mac Jones. Let's open up that all right, that card.
So Tazewell got me something. He put Spank Boy number 2 on the front.
Okay.
I don't know how I ended up as number 2. I also don't know how the Spank Boy stuff started. He put a number on the back, which I will Google in a moment.
Just open the thing, Janetti.
I'm sorry that I have a little bit of pizzazz to my presentation.
I said here. Janetti. You didn't even catch that.
Shut up. Oh, my God. He got me a Phillip Rivers football card in the Colts uniform.
Let's see that.
After Phillip Rivers screwed me last week.
Wow, that's messed up.
And he got me a Phillip Rivers card. And then the number on the back is the National Gambling Hotline. I might need to call the number. You might be right about that. Oh, my goodness. A freaking Phillip Rivers Colts card.
There's one more card.
And a DJ Dallas card. Oh, boy. Just really sticking it to me.
They're like, losing a hate bet is okay, but when you lose a hate bet because you hate them because you lost a bet before, it's the worst. So you will never root for the Seattle Seahawks.
They're dead to me. The Seahawks are dead to me. And I'll be trying to get my money back when they get to the playoffs. Which is probably a scary proposition. I have the number handy, though, in case now I do need it.
All right, so the good news is next week we got a real football team that the Texans will be facing. Hopefully they won't be taking the game too serious, and the cakewalk kind of continues for the Texans. Hopefully the Chargers beat the Cowboys, the Colts fall to the 49ers, and then the Chargers are kind of icing up, and you get into the playoffs, naturally just kind of step in. So I think that's the ideal scenario, but regardless, we'll be talking about the game. Because think about it. Justin Herbert has a broken hand. You get into the playoffs. I would think that Jim Harbaugh probably is aware of the Ravens and the danger that they would provide. He knows the guy that coaches them pretty well.
Yeah.
So, like, falling back of the 5 seed and letting Buffalo hop above you in the 5 seed or New England or whatever wouldn't be the worst thing for him. So I could easily see the Chargers, if they win and they clinch the playoff spot, them just not giving a rat's you know what, to quote John McClain, about the game next week.
No, I certainly could see that.
Yeah, I think it's a possibility.
There's also I kind of think about it in the back of my mind, like you'd like to keep Buffalo as low as possible in the standings. So, you kind of would, it'd be fine if, Buffalo got upset in one of their final games.
No,
and the Chargers took care of business outside of the Texans game.
The Cleveland game, like if you look at like the betting nerds, like there's decent amount of bread on Cleveland.
Really?
Yeah, plus 10.
All right. Well, I know what else I'm betting on this weekend. Let's go. Keep adding to the card.
You taking the Browns?
No, I'm betting on the Bills. What are people betting on the Browns for?
I don't know.
Myles Garrett eat Josh Allen?
I don't know.
I guess.
I don't know. Buffalo.
I guess.
Get caught sleeping. Who knows?
Oh, man. Phillip Rivers, man. Gosh.
But it really wasn't him who did it.
He
did
hung
nothing.
Around.
Did nothing.
He hit Pierce on that one play where he took everything in his body to make the 18-yard throw.
He's the worst quarterback in the league.
He's pretty bad.
All right, appreciate y'all for rolling through. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like. Be sure to ride along. Be sure to always remember when it comes to this Texan stuff, we're all in it together.
Eat good, sleep good, be good. We'll talk Texans again soon. Thanks for watching, everybody.